Hopefully it works. Yay. Righto. We should be live now. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
And welcome to the channel. So, look at this. It's been a while since we've done like 2 of these on the trot, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Just making sure. Yeah, it's all working fine. It's all working. It's all coming through my end. Howdy, chat. How you doing? I can see there's 5 watching. I know one of them's me. So I've got it on another screen. We've got Belzadil in there. How you doing, my friend? And we've got Mima so far. How are you? Yeah, so welcome to episode 7 of, episode 7 of the Laughing at the Florida Man series, episode 2 of the rebranded Freakin Florida Man Fridays. Tonight with me, I have returning guests, Denzel Jones. How are you, Den?
What up? I'm good. I'm gonna be playing some Killing Floor 2 after the stream.
Excellent stuff.
Good
Yeah,
fun. I'm here. I've got my meme. I've got my meme palette ready and waiting.
good stuff. Yes, Denzel, sorry, is the only meme artist tonight because unfortunately, Proper Horror Show couldn't make it. She's just got prior arrangements, and yeah, basically, yeah, she's not going to be here this week. But stepping in for her is a good friend of both of our channels, funnily enough, Trigger Hippie. How you doing, mate?
Hey, I'm very glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for inviting me.
No, man, it's a pleasure to have you on board. So, if you guys didn't catch Double Feature Horror Show on Tuesday, we had Trig on there, and oh god, what was the name of the film we covered? Event Horizon. We covered Event Horizon. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie.
Event Horizon. I wasn't on the Event Horizon one. I was on the Split Second
sorry,
one.
Split Second. I beg your pardon. Yes, the week before, mate.
Yeah,
guys, I've had like no sleep this week because I've been so busy with work, and I've been so busy with obviously trying to get all this other stuff on the side out. I think I might have overcommitted a little bit, but hey, we live and learn. But yeah, no. The Split Second Street. I don't even remember what happened in that film.
it is. So
oh my god!
awful.
Yes, no, I do remember it. Yes, it's like the horror equivalent of The Room.
Yes, exactly.
Oh god, really?
Oh mate,
yeah,
honestly,
it's brilliant.
yeah.
Only it was self-aware.
Yeah. It takes a while for you to understand to understand that it's self-aware, or at least I found that. But as soon as I understood that, I was like, yeah, actually, I can get behind this movie. It's not too bad. And we also have returning guests with us tonight, Mergoot. How are you doing, Mergoot?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Just coming off of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard rush.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost finished. So my humor for the past couple weeks is gone. So
apparently, Zen, you're coming through a little bit quiet, so I'm just going to try and turn.
Am I really? I've moved my mic, so hopefully you can hear me a bit better now.
Oh, that sounds all right. I'm just going to. I'll just tweak you this end anyway. Oh yeah, for some reason it's
no problem.
There we go. For some reason it had you at 80%. That's better.
Well, we'll see how things go, I suppose.
Oh, there we go. Right, that seems to sound a bit better there. So yeah. Chat, have you been keeping up with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial? If you have, I've put a little poll in there which you can vote on. Who do you think will prevail, guys? How do you think it's gone so far? Well, first of all, have you been watching it, and if so, how do you think it's gone?
I've been watching a fair bit of it this week, and snippets earlier on. How can I put it? I actually think Amber Heard is a certifiable psychopath,
mate. Just absolutely nuts. I've been catching up with most of it. I've been catching up with most of it on Nick Rakita streams, and in particular this week and the week before when it was last on. I've been sort of catching up with it then, and there was one bit because obviously one of the issues of the trial is whether the op-ed that Amber Heard wrote was actually referencing Johnny. Now she denies it. She said it wasn't about him. It was just about experiences that she's had. But mate, she proper dropped a doozy yesterday when Camille was.
Well, I mean,
was-
she
didn't
does
she?
have a. Well, I mean, she does have a history of dropping dookies, so dropping
Yeah.
doozies just isn't that much of a difference, to be honest.
Very true,
Oh.
very true. But when Camille was pressing her yesterday, just catching her out on all the lies and all that stuff. You know, she literally turned around at one point and said, "That's why I wrote the op-ed about Johnny."
Yeah.
And it was like,
Yes.
did the jury pick that up? And I think because I was kind of like thinking to myself, Camille, why haven't you picked up on that? Why? Because she didn't pick up on it; she just sort of carried on. And then I kind of thought of Sun Tzu's the sort of that saying,
never interrupt your enemy
when they're making
they
a
make
mistake. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, because I'm thinking if I pick that up and I'm, you know, and I'm as sleep deprived as I am, then surely the jury caught that as well.
Well, you
They
weren't the
did,
only
and then
person-
she dropped
yeah.
it in the closing arguments today,
Yeah.
and just.
Yeah, and I think partly, and I also I think partly that was probably where they wanted to save that bit, because it was undeniable, it was written down. Like, she didn't strike any of the comments after a certain point. She just let her speak and then went in for it. But yeah, I think if you're questioning Johnny at this point, then gullible.
Yeah, I don't think neither side is going to get the defamation charges against them, but
See, I don't know about that.
Amber Heard's reputation is trash,
Mm.
and Johnny's is rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think that if there is any clear-cut case of defamation, we've reached it. Like, if you can't get her on defamation, then it is physically impossible to get someone on defamation. I think they've clearly got the evidence for it.
You think?
I think so.
Well,
yeah, it's normally about proving like knowledge, damage, and
Malice.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we've pretty cleanly proved all three.
Yes.
Well, the
So-
jury instructions this morning were rather specific, and it's
It's like one of
all
the
seven
things
of
I've
them
seen.
have
One
all
of the things.
seven of them
Sorry.
have to be checked off to get that, and I don't know if they're going to do that.
Oh
Then
wait, it
again,
has to
I
be
could
all
be
7.
surprised.
It's not just the
yeah,
majority.
yeah. No, they've got it. Yeah, with the civil
Oh,
trial, I believe
fucking
they've got to
hell.
get. Yeah, they've got with civil trials, they've got to get you know, 100% of them all have to be on board.
That's dumb.
Yeah, well, it's because if it's a civil case, you know, the burden.
American defamation is much harder to prove than it is in Britain.
Mm.
I'm
Much.
aware, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the textbook case of defamation.
Defamation is really difficult in this country as well. It really is. It's one of those. Oh, I'll get you for defamation. Yeah, if you've got 100,000 in legal fees ready to go, because it's going to cost you that.
Like I say, if you can't prove this on defamation, there is nothing you can prove.
There is certainly. You can definitely go. Okay, well, these allegations were made, and then Johnny Depp didn't work since. Hasn't worked since.
Yeah.
There is definitely a cost to his.
Yeah.
But knowledge of her lies is blatant and has been proven pretty much at this point, and the fact that it's malicious is pretty fucking self-evident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of
Like I've seen a lot about defamation because of all the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff, and a lot of things they always say is like, oh well, someone saying that he's a murderer is stating their opinion, whereas it's pretty blatant that she is actively, specifically lying.
Mm.
Didn't the View just get torched for
No.
$22 million?
That keeps getting spread as fake news. That keeps
Oh, it
getting
is?
spread around as fake news. I got duped by it as well.
What's that? Sorry.
There's a fake news going around constantly that the View have to pay Kyle 22 million. It's not true.
Right.
It's a fake news story that keeps doing the rounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The Covington kids did
loyalty.
okay, though, didn't they?
They didn't do too
Yes,
bad.
that-
Yeah,
That is what gives me confidence. That's the thing.
I see.
Sandman made bank, and so did the Covington School.
And again, that's the thing is it wasn't against reporters about it. It was against that one bloke specifically, wasn't it?
Mm.
That one guy specifically who knew.
Mm.
the one guy, and then the Washington Post and CNN just
Yeah.
got absolutely trashed.
But it's like, commentators just offering their opinions on it, they're generally safe from it. But
yeah, because it's essentially it's just an opinion.
Yeah, they're just talking heads.
Yeah,
so
it's just their opinion, bro.
Although you get the wonderful outtakes of lawyers saying no reasonable person would believe what they're saying as fact, which is just my favorite kind of takedown of journalists.
The Maddow defense.
Yeah.
It's also why I can go and say, I think Amber Heard, in my completely unprofessional opinion, is a psychopath.
Yeah.
I mean, I have listened to all of the evidence and gone, oh yeah, that pretty much fits the bill as far as I can tell.
Well, it's why people can still say stuff like what do you call him? Is it Mike? Not Mike Tyson. Who's the one who OJ? It's why people can still call OJ a murderer because it's their opinion.
Yes.
Even if not proven in law.
I like how you got Mike Tyson and OJ Simpson mixed up.
I'm bad at knowledge. Okay.
Well,
but the shrinks all said in this trial that she is a classic case of borderline personality and malignant narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh, if only
she is antisocial personality disorder.
If only this was taking place in Florida, then I would have live streamed the whole thing on this channel. But it's not in Florida, so just have to get a quick summary here. But yeah, I mean, when I last left it, the judge was giving the instructions to the jury, so just have to wait and see what happens now with regards to that.
Will we potentially end up live, like seeing the results live here?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. I have the feeling.
When do you think the results are coming out?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, they could just literally walk into their deliberation room, go, yeah, we know, and then come out like an hour or so later. Equally, it could take. I mean, I know they won't be doing deliberations tomorrow or Sunday, and
or Monday
because it's a holiday, isn't it? Yeah, because it's a holiday. So, they if they don't reach a decision today, then the earliest it could be then is Tuesday.
Cases where it's gotta be like people have made their mind up by now.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the thing about this case is, as well as, I mean, we all have sat down and watched the trial, obviously as much as we can. We've all seen the stuff that's been going around the social medias and on the YouTubes and all that malarkey and all that jazz. The only thing is, though, the jury, in theory, shouldn't have seen all the stuff going on outside. So you kind of have to wonder how they would have interpreted things that have been going on, or how the events have played out. So it would be interesting to see whether their interpretation aligns with how the public's perception is. Although it's not hard for them to determine that, given the fact that they've only just got to walk past the building and see the amount of people there supporting Johnny and the amount of people booing. I mean, there's video footage of people booing her as she's going in.
That's not their problem, though.
No, of course not. But you kind of have to wonder if they are hearing that sort of stuff, or if they're aware of that sort of stuff, how much that would influence their decision making.
I mean, I'm really interested in seeing the Talking Heads' responses if she is found guilty. And are we going to see a victory for misogyny or something to that effect?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, the I Stand With Her and the Believe All Women lot are closed down on this one already. They have been for a while,
right?
Yeah. And it's just no. I believe her because vagina. Yeah. And
yeah. I saw someone earlier like talking in support. I'm like, how? Just physically, how do you?
Yeah, we've got her on tape admitting to actually sort of physically attacking and so on. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The relationship seemed fairly toxic.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
And you know what? I wouldn't want Johnny Depp as a housemate. He's probably he's probably fun to hang out for the weekend. He does seem a little bit sort of twitchy on occasions, sure, but I wouldn't want to spend 5 minutes with Amber Heard.
Bear was a deal. Don't talk about Kevin Spacey. He's been handed down 2 extra charges for.
Wait, has he?
Yeah. I
saw 3 in the UK.
Yeah, 3.
More children in his basement or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Jesus.
Kevin Spacey's.
There's a rough event right there.
Well,
do you
that's
remember
3
the
more.
Family Guy? Do you remember the Family Guy episode?
No,
No.
what happened in the Family Guy
Oh,
episode?
there was a Family Guy episode where they were making a joke about Kevin Spacey having small children naked in his basement, and this was
Oh,
before it all came out.
Oh, mate, okay, seriously, we need to have experts comb through fucking Family Guy footage and see what celebrities have been portrayed in such ways, because Seth MacFarlane was also the one who was trying to blow the whistle on Epstein in like a, haha, funny, you can't sue me for saying this kind of way.
wasn't that
I
Weinstein?
swear.
Wasn't it
No, sorry,
Weinstein?
Weinstein.
Weinstein, yeah.
Weinstein, not Epstein, close enough.
Same
like,
difference.
Yeah, same difference. But it's like, dude, I swear to God, Seth MacFarlane's the kind of guy who's been trying to get the stories out for the longest time. So if he did that with Kevin Spacey, I want to see who else he's been like saying this shit about, because we could have a fucking treasure trove of like essentially like leaks right there.
Well, as I say, if we're going to ask anyone to do a deep dive, it should be Harrion, because I mean he's quite a Family Guy connoisseur. So
well, it's all on Disney
Family
Plus.
Guy and Simpsons.
yeah, that's it. I mean, that's where he got all his horror movie references from.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're different writers, so I doubt you'll get much out of The Simpsons. But it's like, yeah, just pour your way through Family Guy, see who's been portrayed in like suspect ways, and just be like,
Yeah.
because there is a pattern emerging.
Definitely.
Ah.
Meme has only
Anyway,
seen
were
the
we
memes. We were supposed to do some Florida. Yeah, this is a Florida
I
Man
was going to
Friday.
say we were supposed to talk about Florida Men today.
I know.
I'm just gonna throw that in general for you guys to enjoy. Don't you know?
What's this?
What have you done? What have you chucked in there? Family Guy. Oh wow, back in 2005.
2005. Yeah.
Jeez, that is a while. back.
Wow. Okay. Blimey. Bellsdale says that hamster knew what it was getting into.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I think Denzel, you make a good point. You know, this is supposed to be a Florida Man stream, but you know, I've got to try.
Right.
I've got to try and say Amber Heard and Johnny Depp a few times just to try and get the algorithm thinking. The closed captions are like, they're talking about the trial. Put them in the front. Put them in the front. But yeah, no, this is a Florida Man stream, and as always, a quick disclaimer. Obviously, we're not actually going to be mocking Floridians directly, albeit they are the subject matter, but it is a sort of a play on the Florida Man meme. Links in the description to the Know Your Meme article. Also,
this is the standard PSA where we explain the reasoning of the Florida Man meme, which is that any journalist in Florida can just walk down to the police station and be like, "Hey, tell me about all of your arrests today," and you know they can get all full information on what's been going on, so they can just pick out the wacky stuff. It's you know, we are just, you know, Florida just has a microscope on its wackiest characters. It's not that it has more than other states.
yes.
Well, it doesn't, but Florida
making
believes
comments.
in
I'm not from Florida.
transparency.
Isn't it something to do with the laws in Florida that they have to publish all of the wackier crimes though?
Sunshine law.
Sunshine state laws. Yeah.
Do they have to, or is it just that there's no barriers to it?
They have to.
Oh,
It's a transparency issue.
So you probably get this sort of stuff in a lot of different states, but Florida advertises it.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. It makes for great reading.
Oh yeah, I mean, it gets people talking about the state at least, doesn't it? You know.
Yeah.
it is one of the most well known.
Richard in the chat has sent me a link in Discord to a Family Guy clip where apparently it predicted Caitlyn Jenner. So
Seth, my man.
Seth
is on the ball.
I say, is Seth MacFarlane kind of like the oh god, what's his name? The geezer who
He's
was
the insider who hates being the insider.
That's it, yeah. But yeah, so in terms of what we'll be doing tonight, same as usual, 5 stories. I haven't read beyond the headline. The guys in the panel don't know what the stories are in advance. I will get them to pick between 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and then that person who picks gets to read, and we get to have a little look and and see if we can make any connections. Oh yeah, Trig, you're not familiar with this, but what tends to happen, and it's completely inadvertent, is that as we go through the streams, a pattern emerges. So I'm curious.
Last week, airplanes just kept coming up.
Yeah, it was airplanes. Also, we kind of went off base with Florida, and we also found out that Jason, the Red Ranger, Austin St. John, has been arrested on tax fraud as well.
Not tax fraud. That was for the meme. It was a different kind of fraud.
Wire fraud. I beg your pardon. Wire fraud. Yes.
It's just tax fraud. Sounds funnier.
Could not believe that. Oh, and also I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, I do have an ad blocker now.
Oh,
good.
God bless you.
Yes.
So most of the pictures seen are memes that I've created. I make a wonderful collage of all of the events.
Yeah, and so Denzel and Proper Horror Show are the resident meme artists. But as I say, it's Zen is going to be. If you wonder why I'm calling him Zen and Denzel, it's because he goes by both names. Just so you know. But Denzel is going to be working double time tonight.
Oh hell yeah!
Just because there's only one person on meme duty.
I'll certainly do my best.
Sunshine 1979 Army for the voices says, "Oh my god, I follow on Twitter. Never been here. Live subbed up. Oh, thank you. I'm in Daytona Beach, so this is kind of exciting."
If any of you guys at home want to send in memes, you can send them in. Just put at that crime guy on Twitter and send us your memes of the stream.
Yes, do that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Florida at that crime guy on Twitter and send us your memes. And you never know, they might feature on the slideshow up above.
Hell yeah!
Definitely. Should we get into it now?
Let's crack on.
Right.
Definitely.
So we normally go ladies first, and as Proper Horror Show is not here, I think it's only fair that we keep up the tradition. Trig, pick a number.
I'm a lady now, am I?
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
I'll go for 3.
Oh, number 3. Right, let's go for it then. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that into the... Oh yeah, I like this one. I like this headline. Right. Okay, so it's in the Florida Man articles Discord page. And for the guys in chat, Florida Man tells traffic cop Putin made him speed.
Oh my lord!
Yeah. Now I've actually blanked censored out some of the headline, because when I actually go to the actual page itself, what he actually says is brilliant. Right, let me know when you're in there.
That's amazing.
Let's hold on.
Oh, say that again, chaps.
Excuses.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. You all right?
Yeah. Oh no, it's back. We're back.
Oh dear. Poor crime guys.
I am not. Mine is equally.
Oh, he's still.
Yes, I'm still botting.
gone.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Rip.
Yeah, big time. Right. Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think we're in. I think we're back. You want to give it a go?
This is not
Crime guy.
there?
It's usually me having a moment.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
Okay, you're coming through all right. What about you, Zen?
I'm here. I've been able to hear you this entire time. It's
Okay.
just you can't hear me.
Right. Okay. Trig, you good?
I'm good. I can hear you coming through fine.
Right. Lovely. Okay. Did you want to? Have you got the article up?
I've got the article up. Yeah. I can read it if you like.
Go for it.
Make sure you read out that headline, by the way,
Yes.
because that is a mad.
Okay, here we go. Florida man tells traffic cop Putin made him speed. I was rushing home. Yeah, that's fantastic. Florida man who was stopped for speeding made the mother of all dumb excuses, suggesting to the attending officer that Vladimir Putin made him do it. The footage was filmed in February, but is currently going viral as the internet gawkers marvel at the motorist's idiocy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, okay, when did this come out?
I'm sorry, but the Russian home bit is killing me.
This was released on the 8th of March this year. So yeah, it was just after the Ukraine Russia war.
Well, I mean, you know what? Everyone's blaming Putin for their mistakes. I think this guy is absolutely in the right. Everyone gets one where they claim that Putin did it. You know, guy gets caught in bed with another woman. Sorry, love. Putin made me do it.
Yeah, I was just Putin it around the place.
Oh no. I was just putting it in her.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that sorry, go back to Amber Heard, but I'm surprised she didn't use this excuse with regards to the dookie on the bed.
yeah.
Who put that there?
Oh,
who's putting that there in the bed? Oh my god, I'm so tired.
But, he tried to blame the teacup Yorkies.
I know.
We're never gonna escape the fucking Amber Heard case.
I don't think we ever will. No. Yeah. Now there is a video to this to attach to this article. I'm not going to play it because I think it will actually kill my computer. But I did actually watch a little bit of it, and it was. He's so brazen in it. He's so confident.
I'm starting to think I should just stream on your behalf, crime guy.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
You and your poor computer.
Don't worry. If I get enough super chats and enough and get enough ad revenue on the main channel, I might invest in a new one that actually works.
There we go.
There we go.
Should just pay me for usage of my computer.
I think
and I'll stream on your behalf.
I think I should. Yeah. I'll give you the passwords to the channel, and you can go from there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you just do it with the live stream one, that should actually be fine.
Yeah. All right. Consider it.
Idea for the future.
Yes. Where did we get up to? Oh, did we get up to the idiocy pit?
Yes. Traffic Tuesdays calls for some cop humor, reads the caption to the uproarious Facebook clip, which was uploaded in March the 1st by Flagler County Sheriff's Department. Per the section's caption, the cops had pulled over the driver in the L section of Palm Coast. A
little bit there.
POV body camera says it was hilariously hashtagged Russian home.
Russian home.
Russian home is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. So he ran a stop sign and was doing 50 in a 30 zone.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking fast.
Get this right, because again, going back to the video, right? He turns around to the officer. The officer turns around to him and says, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And he goes, speeding." And he goes, "Yeah. Do you know how fast you were going?" He went 40, and the officer was like, "Don't even try it."
One of the things I've been fascinated by as like someone who doesn't drive is like the fact that it's the thing that I've witnessed is like everyone is at least going like a few miles above the limit.
The thing is, as
it's kind of fascinating.
I drive a lot. If you're sitting there looking at your speedo, making sure that you're at the speed limit, you're not looking at the road.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Which
means
yeah,
you are far more dangerous. And I know a few cops. I've been good friends with a couple of cops in my time. And if they are driving behind someone that is sat there at exactly 30 miles an hour, they start looking to pull them over.
Really?
Yeah, because that guy's clearly looking at his speedo, and they are perhaps doing something.
Well, look, he wants to make sure that it fits. Okay, it can be quite tight.
Yeah.
So some of these puns coming in from the chat. Quit puting us on. That officer was puting his foot down.
Yeah.
Crank that Florida man. Oh, thanks, Zen. Crime guy moment. Appreciate that.
Yeah, here in the States, the cops kind of look at you funny unless you're an old person if you're not doing 5 over.
Yeah.
That's it exactly. You're acting suspiciously basically at that point.
You're too clean.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
And there are certain roads where speed limit, you do flow of traffic, otherwise you get run over.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that was one of my issues when I was learning to drive. Was I always drove too slow.
Well, I suppose when you're learning, it's not too much of an issue, really. Although
Well,
it was
yeah.
quite fun. It was quite funny because the other day when I was driving to the supermarket, there was a learner driver driving opposite, and the amount of cars that were behind it just sort of it was like,
Oh my god.
it was honestly like following behind a tractor. I was like, oh. Although I do remember one time when I was learning. This is because I actually did it like in 2 stages. Like because I originally started to learn to drive when I was about 18. I'm nowhere near that age now. When I first started doing it, I got picked up by my instructor and pulled out into the road, and just as we got to sort of like the junction just to go around the roundabout, a bus was pulling up behind me, and the road was clear for me to go through the roundabout, put it into gear, reverse gear, and went flying back. Just the instructor had to slam his brakes on, and mate, honestly, you can't see it, but I missed the bus by, like in the movies where like something stops and it like is pretty much touching their nose.
Yeah.
That's how close I was to the bus. And he sort of looked at me, and then and it was one of those reverse gears where you sort of like, you can sort of like lift it a little bit and it goes in a reverse. And I without thinking, that's what I'd done. And I was sort of like, oh, sorry, mate. And then carried on with the lesson. Didn't really, and then I didn't pick it back up again until a few years ago.
It like probably scared you off like learning.
Well, that didn't help. That didn't help. But to be fair, I drive an automatic. I don't worry about, is it stick shift as you Americans call it?
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel like I need to learn an automatic. I was terrible.
Yeah,
Actually,
automatic's so much easier.
I was quite good until I had to do hill starts, and then I started fucking up.
You know, you're all disappointing me horribly. I was rather fortunate to be taught to drive by someone who had been a professional racing driver. So I drive with stick, and
Did you learn some tricks?
I know how to drive very, very well. Yes.
Well, it's not that I can't drive manual. It's just I just at the time when I started learning, it was a case of I needed to get my license quick, because we were planning to go away in April, because this was in 2019, so this was just before the pandemic hit, and I only had a few months, so I was like, right, I'm gonna go automatic and then worry about manual later, but I've just never got round to it. And obviously I passed in November, so it'll be 3 years this year, and that didn't happen because the pandemic hit. So I was like, great, thanks. So yeah, but I managed to get around a bit. Although to be fair, if I wasn't driving, Christ knows how we would have managed, like during the initial lockdowns and stuff.
And here I am, the American who learned how to drive stick shift at 10 years old on a Ford tractor.
Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, absolutely. Good. I'm glad to hear.
Do we have anything else to this story, or is it just?
I mean, I've got something here.
No.
He says, hoping to garner some sympathy, the driver added, I'm freaking out here, guy, okay? I got people in the Ukraine. Suffice it to say, social media had a field day with the driver's lame-brained excuse. This was actually on the 24th of February, but it didn't get released until like later on in March. So this must have been the day or a couple of days after the war kicked off.
After it all started?
Yeah. I think in the video he mentions that he's like, oh, I've just heard that Russia's announced nuclear war against the West. I've got to get home. It's like, what?
Right.
People can't really. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The commentator. People can't really get any dumber. Oh, actually, why am I reading this? Trig, it's your article, mate.
Yeah, it is my article. Right, let's go. Where was I? Yeah, when asked why he did it, the unnamed driver said he was distracted by the news that Russia had invaded Ukraine that day. They found out that Putin was going to
Oh, there you go.
launch nuclear thermal war against the world. Spluttered the motorist while rifling through his papers. I was trying to get back to my house to find out what was going on. Hoping to garner some sympathy, said, "I'm freaking out here, guy. Okay, I got people in the Ukraine."
I've got people in the Ukraine.
Oh, don't we all?
That should just be a stock excuse now. I've got people in the Ukraine, mate. You don't
Yeah.
get it.
I'm gonna try that if I ever get pulled over. Do you know why we pulled you over? No, but I'm sorry, I can't stop. I've got people in the
That's the
Ukraine.
deal. Automatic cars are essentially large dodgems.
Mate, where's the lie?
Absolutely right.
Where
yeah.
is the lie? It's look.
Okay. You know what pisses me off with regular cars, and I get that it's just how it works, but I hate the fact that it moves without you doing anything with the pedals. Like they'll coast along at 5 miles an hour without you touching anything. That just makes everything feel wrong to me. I hate it.
Yeah, well, not well. If it's an automatic,
That's not a thing with an automatic.
No.
But...
Well, it depends because like my car will do that if I take my foot
really,
off.
I fucking hate it. I hate it. It's like no. Pedal make me go forward. Pedal make me stop. Why does it have to be more complicated than that? Fuck's sake.
Oh, Jeff Wayne's
Angry.
turning up your ads. That is a pretty decent ad, actually.
You know what? Yeah, I would not complain about War of the Worlds ads. I've been hearing more people talking about War of the Worlds recently. It's a popular thing right now.
Is it in Florida though?
Maybe.
War of the Worlds is awesome.
It is.
I used to have that on cassette tape. And
I've actually not heard the soundtrack. I know the story, but I've not actually heard like the amazing musical.
The audio book is the musical audio is amazing. Get it on a CD or MP3 or whatever, and yeah, it's fantastic. In fact, you can I've got it on Audible. It's wonderful. It really is an absolutely wonderful recording.
Nice.
Great fun.
Nice.
Oh my god, have you seen that last paragraph in the article?
No way.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, people can't really get any dumber.
Yeah. Was afraid he would hit the house first. Quipped another. This isn't the first time. Oh no, this isn't the first time someone's used current events as an excuse for driving like a maniac. In 2020, a New Jersey man was clocked going nearly twice the speed limit on a highway. Blamed his actions on the coronavirus.
As you
Fucking
do.
hell. Hang on. Nearly twice the speed limit on a fucking highway. He's got to have quite a car to manage that. Like,
most cars
Most
can
cars
hit
will do
about
that.
100 miles an hour.
Jesus.
Yeah.
100 miles an hour. Mine can do 150.
Even my shitbox van can hit 110.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Right. Anything else to add to that one? I love that. I loved it. I loved that it was. Yeah, I know. Fair play, mate. I tell you, it was probably one of the first to use that excuse, and he's definitely inspired me, shall we say? I love though that it was filed underneath at the end of our article. It has like a filed under list, and the first one is extreme idiots.
You know what though? It might not be. This might be genius because if the cops turned up and he's gotten that, he's got to be having a laugh. And if he's having a laugh, he's probably not going to throw the book at someone because you don't throw the book at someone who you're enjoying an interaction with. So
exactly.
maybe this guy's not the idiot that they're both portraying.
Is that your advice for the day? If you get busted by the police, at least make them have a chuckle and they might go easy on you.
Shit, yeah.
Well, that's better. That's
fair enough.
To be fair, that's
leave him laughing. Definitely.
To be fair, that's better than Zen's advice of do drugs.
Excuse you.
You said that in I think it was our first or second stream. Harrian had to disavow that, mate. I had to walk that back.
I wouldn't be too surprised. That sounds like me, in fairness.
Right. Well, I think on that note, actually, seeing as though we're talking about you, Zen, you've got 1, 2, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Number 5, Burger King foot lettuce.
All right then. Okay, let me get that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. The article should be up on the screen now for the chat to see. This one is actually one that Trig. Suggested.
Oh, I remember this. Yes.
Oh my god, that's quite something.
It's pretty special.
Okay.
I'm just getting that loaded up now,
Oh,
and there we go.
fucking hell! The appearance of this gentleman. Jesus.
That's a Florida man face, isn't it?
He is. Yeah.
It looks like a reject from WWE.
He's got it going on.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm thinking like, hang on. Does that say ITV on his face?
Does
If you
that
look
where?
if you look under his left cheek, I think it.
No,
I
it's an
No.
onk.
I was gonna say there's an
and
onk there.
There is an
And that's an
there.
Egyptian hieroglyph above the onk, and I have no clue what it is.
Oh, so I guess this guy's Egyptian. Or something.
Bells are still hanky head. I know. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to put the police quest streams up on this channel, for people to get that reference. But yeah, that was the name of that was Admiral's name for one of the characters in that show, Hanky Head Whoopsie.
Oh no.
Definitely an inside joke. Mima, oof, probably the most accurate lesson those kids got all year.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be. They must have been terrified though. He's not.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Definitely a face
You're
for
right.
radio.
That's it. I mean, where? How old were these kids? Does it say? It doesn't say, does it?
Well, Zen, why don't you read the article and let us know?
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. I'm just quickly getting a new picture. So we now definitely have our setting for the meme, which is a playground.
Oh no.
Let me put that down there.
Oh,
There we
boy.
go. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Right. Let's get into the meme. Although I think I have a few pictures that will work perfectly for this. So, Clearwater Beach. Authorities say a Florida man climbed on top of a playground equipment and yelled a vulgar explanation of where babies come from as the children played.
Wow.
I'm so curious. What specifically was he saying?
He might have been. He could be a South Park fan. When a man loves a woman,
Maybe.
and a woman loves a man. Well,
Oh,
actually, sometimes
God.
the man doesn't love the woman, but he acts like he does in order to get some action.
Oh, what do you call that one like finger motion where you do the okay sound with one hand and you just put your index finger through it? It's like is there a name for that? Is there like an actual term for that? You know what I mean? Like, is there a term for that? Like
Universal symbol for
Yeah.
screwing.
For screwing, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's just call it that. Yeah, let's go with that. Universal symbol for
Okay.
screwing.
I think it's funny, but an officer said he watched 30-year-old Otis Dwayne Ryan climb on top of a piece of equipment where children were playing Sunday and start shouting that babies come out of women. Indeed. Parents rushed to remove their children from the busy playground. Yet, fair enough. Earlier in the day, police said Ryan had approached tourists and made inappropriate comments to women in an effort to get their male partners to confront them. So he's basically like trying to start a fight, essentially.
Yeah.
An officer was watching him at the time. Ryan was charged with disorderly conduct, found guilty, fined $118. Sounds
Wow.
about right, in fairness.
But when you think about it, he got fined $118 for spitting facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't misinformation, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Yeah.
he's terrifying children at the bit.
Is that a third eye tattoo?
That is the third eye tattoo on his forehead. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it is. The
Oh.
shine is kind of making it difficult to see.
Our man's Illuminati.
It's difficult to not just see the teeth.
Black Hebrew Israelite, it looks
Yeah.
like.
Oh dear. Oh, that's unfortunate.
There you go. Well, at least he knew the basics. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Me.
Deary me. Oh, dearie me.
There we go. Oh, that was quite a short. Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to. I have to look at this. Will it get any? Oh, it's actually getting. I'm zooming in so much. It's actually getting smaller. Yeah, W. I thought it was ITV. I'll say that. That's a coincidence and a half. Right. back to the drawing board. Right, let's close that one down.
I'm very much back to the drawing board. I've got a perfect image for this.
Right. Murgoot, my friend. 1, 2, or 4?
Let's go for the number of death. 4.
2, 3, 4. Oh my god, yes. This article was one that I spotted after an earlier Laughing at the Florida Man stream, and I was going to include it in the next one, but A, I can't remember what that stream was meant to be, and B, I never did. So you get to see it here today. You see it? The chat should. Florida Man claims he's Mick Jagger, picks fights at restaurants.
You know what? Okay, so we're starting to get our trend, which is people starting fights.
Yes.
All right, okay, you know what? The venue...
Being obnoxious.
Well,
From local 10.
That's just Florida, in fairness, being obnoxious.
From local10.com. Florida man claims he's Mick Jagger, picks fights at restaurants. Collier County, Florida. A man is facing charges after getting into fights at 2 Collier County restaurants. According to Naples police, 59-year-old Eugene Bingham was picking fights with diners at Ocean Prime on Monday night.
Yeah.
At one point, a person at the restaurant got the attention of a police officer and said Bingham had claimed he was Mick Jagger. Officers say Bingham left the restaurant and they tried to detain him in a nearby park. According to the arrest report, Bingham charged at an officer and said, "Don't F with me, leave me the F alone." Shortly after the interactions, officers placed him inside a police car where he vomited in the back
seat. No.
Classy. That's, yeah.
As one of the officers was walking back to the patrol car, the manager of Yaba's, a nearby restaurant, informed the police that Bingham was kicked out of his establishment 3 times for being disruptive and drunk. Bingham was charged with disorderly conduct and battery on a law enforcement officer.
Oh, mate. Hang on. Oh, there's comments. Yes. Should we have a quick look at the comment section?
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Let's scroll down.
Dee Dee.
Nice dye job on his hair.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger's fallen on hard times.
Claimed he was Mick Jagger. In photo, Eugene Bingham looks just like Mick Jagger of the Stones. It's all right letting yourself go as long as you can get yourself back, Mick Jagger. Oh, mate.
I'm surprised he had the moves like Jagger when he got into those fights. LOL.
Do you know what? I'm actually quite disappointed in this article because they didn't somehow throw moves like Jagger into the article.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
It's a missed opportunity. I'll play. Yes. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see. You have this guy. A guy tries to steal a fire truck. Another broke into a house and was found nude. Just a normal day in Florida. I'm assuming that's South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah. Oh, bless. Oh, that's all the comments. I can add
Welcome
a reply.
to Florida, not Magnet USA. Check out website floridaguy.com. Pure entertainment. God bless Florida Guy.
Nice.
That's stealing our gig.
Yeah.
Any similarity there, though? You seen any similarity between Mick Jagger?
The ears and the mop of hair.
The hair does seem to be trying, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ish.
God, do you know what? I haven't seen curtains since the mid-90s.
No, they were really big back in the 90s.
They were huge.
You just don't do. People don't do them now.
No, I tried it when I was a kid.
Oh,
I tried them.
I had a friend of mine that had the curtains look for a while, and we bullied him and just kept on calling him Bumhead until he stopped doing it.
I tried doing the curtains, and I also had like the blonde streaks. Like no, actually, no, it wasn't even blonde streaks. It was blonde all round. I used to like Eminem back in the day. I still do, to be
You
fair,
know,
but
my
quite badly.
my cartoonish hair thing was. Do you guys ever know the band The Misfits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know that? You know the one where he's got like that one thing of hair right down the middle of his face, like down his nose. I used to have that as a kid because I fucking loved the band.
I mean, I can't comment. I did have my hair long, tied back in a ponytail under a bandana because I liked
Nice.
Axl
Although-
Rose.
You say
Oh, fuck
that.
yeah.
Scott, this reminds
Yeah, man.
this
At
reminds
one
me.
point, I had hair down to my belt line.
My
Oh damn!
My-
Damn!
Same,
My-
same actually.
my best friend, right? And I'm sure he won't mind me telling you this because I'm not going to tell his name, but he once had a reverse mohawk.
Mm.
If you're wondering what
reverse
that,
Reverse.
Yeah.
skunk.
no. So it was literally he had, like the mohawk, you shave the sides and you leave the bit in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did the
Yeah,
opposite.
he did the God,
Oh.
what's his name from the Prodigy?
Yeah, no. It wasn't like that. It was a genuine, just a big old right through the middle,
Oh dear.
mate. You, it looks stupid, right?
Yeah.
It looks stupid. But one night we went out clubbing, right? And he went he went out with his haircut, right? Oh my god, he got so much attention from the women that night. It was unbelievable. In fact, one guy, right, was quite obviously noticed that my mate was getting all this attention, right, and tried to start mugging him off. And he was just like, mate, he's like, I look like this and I'm getting all this attention. You look like you do, mate. And it was so many years ago, I can't remember exactly, but he put him in his place. Oh, what was it? It was like, oh yeah, that's right. It was, oh my god, that's right. He was like, mate, my hair will grow back, right? Nothing you do will change how you look, or something along those lines. And and the kid was like,
Damn.
you starting? You want to start some? He's like, shut up, get out.
Damn.
He pulled.
Fair play.
Mate, honestly, if anyone could pull it off, it was it was him. Couldn't believe it.
He just didn't care, huh?
Oh, he really didn't care. Absolutely zero fucks given, mate. Zero. Oh, good times.
I'm not gonna lie. Watching the Moves Like Jagger music video, he looks so fucking gay. It like all of this without music behind it, they just look tremendously gay.
Oh,
Women love the androgynous men.
I mean, yeah. Look at
Allegedly.
Wow, you say that. What was his name?
Look at all the hair metal bands.
Mm.
Yeah.
Makeup, poofed hair. And they got laid 3 or 4 times every night.
Well, David Bowie's a
Mhm.
prime example.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he pulled everywhere he went.
exactly.
Oh,
Guys,
he pulled Mick Jagger.
right. So I put a poll out in the stream, in the chat. Sorry, because I felt a bit mean last week because I had 5 stories, 4 panelists, but I didn't actually give the guys in chat an opportunity to pick the story. So I've let them choose this one. So I'm gonna give it a few more seconds. That's it. And I'm going to end the poll. And chat, because we love democracy, have decided
I love democracy.
that they would like story 1. So I'm going to pull up story 1 now for you guys. I'm going to put it in the chat as well. And I think you might be pleased with your choice, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying.
Oh, ow.
Yep.
What?
Yep. This
Ooh.
happened fairly recently. This did.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'm going to pause the video because I don't know if YouTube will let me play it.
I don't think it will.
But yeah, the headline reads, horrifying police video captures moment man was cooked alive when tasered at a gas station.
That
Yeah.
is a certified live leak moment right there.
Yeah,
By the
now-
way, can I just say F's in chat for live leak? I missed that website. It went
Yeah.
under. The guy like literally closed it down and was like, I just don't want to be putting this kind of messaging out with the internet at the moment. It's like, fuck off. That was some of the best years of my teenage years, was
Yeah.
looking at live leak.
Yeah, we miss live leak. We definitely do.
Never forget what they took from us.
Is there an equivalent to Live Leak nowadays?
There probably has been. It's just not as popular.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
But yeah, this is this. To be fair, I haven't even watched the video.
Did they bring dip?
Did they bring dip? Did they bring marshmallows?
Hmm.
You know what? I actually had an argument with. I said I've got a few friends of mine that were police officers.
Hmm.
One of them I actually fell out with in a big way because he showed me a video of some police officers tasing a guy.
Was that one of those? Doesn't realize how much of an asshole he is until he like.
Yeah, and he was there going, "Lord, look at this guy," but and so on at a petrol station, and they tased him. No, nothing happened. But I just went, I cannot believe they've done that. They are absolute dicks. They should be up on charges.
I mean, I laugh when the guy's blatantly being a prick to them. That's funny.
Yeah,
but like,
no, using a taser in a petrol station is so fucking dangerous. It's untrue.
Yeah.
Because you know what? It's not just endangering the person. It could be anybody within 100 meters radius of the petrol station. If it goes up, it goes up. They could go up really properly.
So I've just seen Belle's doing in the chat. I'm from Brighton. Getting tased in the balls just means she likes you.
Don't. I'm
fucking Brighton, man.
Where is it? I will. Don't judge me too harshly. I will.
Oh no.
I will show you.
You probably will.
I will dig up a GIF for you here. Hold on.
Oh boy.
While you do that, I'm going to start going through this article now because this is pretty big news, guys. So it's easily if you want to check the video out, then you can certainly. Actually, do you know what? I'll pop the link in the chat for you if you guys want to catch the article yourselves. Yeah, there we go. Right. So yeah, horrifying new body camera footage shows the moment a Florida sheriff deputy tasered a motorcyclist at a gas station and cooked him alive from the resulting explosive fire. Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The footage released by Mogi, I might need your help with this one. The footage released by Osceola County Sheriff's Office shows the body camera video of Deputy David Crawford, who moments before firing the gasoline-soaked taser at 26-year-old. Yeah, I think this is the thing about this story. There was petrol, or there was gasoline all over the place at the time. I think I'm sure we'll find out. Who moments before firing the gasoline-soaked taser at 26-year-old Jean Barreto can be heard saying, "You're about to get tasered, dude." Ocala? Yeah, it could be Ocala. We'll go with Ocala, Mima. Thank you. We'll go with that. County Sheriff Marcos Lopez recommended that both Barreto, who suffered third degree burns to 75% of his body, and Mr. Crawford, who suffered second and third degree burns to his legs, should have charges filed against them. He said at a press conference on Thursday. There we go. Sheriff Lopez said that Barreto, who remains in hospital and has undergone several surgeries since the 27th February incident. So this is only so this happened back in February. It's only just come to light now.
Jesus.
He said that he should be charged with reckless driving, fleeing and resisting arrest after he reportedly acted with menace while driving down the Ocala county areas highways in a manner that he said was an attempt to evade the authorities tracking the motorcycle gang. For Mr. Crawford, the sheriff said during the press conference that he would recommend charges of culpable negligence considered a misdemeanor.
I appreciate that there's like a police officer being like,
oh
this
my
fucking
God.
isn't on.
Right, there we go. Right, there's an image for you guys. So there's still more to this article.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, I just want to, in an attempt to lighten this up, that looks like a fucking sick album cover.
Yeah.
In a desperate attempt to lighten the mood here, that does actually look like a really nice album cover.
Are we thinking who? Beastie Boys, perhaps? Parental advisory sticker on the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
And also, in another attempt to make it lighthearted, look at the...
I know what I'm doing for the...
Look at
I
this.
know what I'm doing for the image, then.
If you look at the bottom left of the image, it looks like there's a. It's obviously not, but it looks like it's a live chat.
Ignition on. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, that's mental.
It is horrendous.
I believe there was no. Well, there are cases actually. I think Donut Operator did a video a while back about people who had been set alight through while being tased. I'm pretty sure he's done that.
It's far from the first time, and
Oh,
you know,
gotcha.
I know England has certain sort of guidelines in place to say do not use tasers
Yeah.
where these
Oh,
sorts of
I
things
got,
can happen.
dude. I've got to assume America does as well.
You would think so.
Well, common sense would tell you, right? You've got gasoline plus an
Yeah.
electrical device.
You would hope so.
You would hope.
Common sense, tragically lacking in Florida, I suppose.
Yeah.
Common sense tragically lacking the world over, it seems.
Well, yes.
What do you think, Mergoot? Like, I bet you're glad you got out.
Yeah.
Gonna blow that up a little bit. There we go. They did the cop versus villain at a gas pump in Justified. The villain saw the better side of it. I believe there was no malice, Sheriff Lopez said, noting that Mr. Crawford suffered his own burn injuries from the incident, but under the law his actions were reckless and held such a disregard for human life, no shit,
Yeah.
that it rises to the level of probable cause for culpable negligence. The Independent reached out to the Ocala's County Sheriff's Office for comment. I swear someone from Florida is going to really drag me through the rakes for getting this name wrong, for comment, and their media, and them. Okay, they've used the wrong there. Media team referred to the press conference.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god, edit. Where
Journalists.
editors do your job. And their media team referred to the press conference held by the sheriff's office on Thursday, during which Sheriff Lopez recommended charging both men involved in the fiery gas station incident. Oh, hello, Boris.
Mate, I think under the circumstances, let the poor bastard off.
I know, right?
He got set on fucking fire by the cops. I
Well-
think, in fairness, like,
It should certainly go towards his sentencing of he has already suffered this level of punishment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
just that,
agree.
you know,
Yeah,
all we had was he's evading the police. I think under the circumstances, I think being set on fucking fire is like, you know, already too much of a punishment for that. Like, if the guy had like murdered someone, if he was like a mass shooter or someone, I get being like a little bit excessive. But like, all we have here is evading the police.
Mm.
So what was he evading them for? That's the real
Well,
question.
that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the question.
But I suppose that's kind of it's kind of secondary, isn't it, to what happened? Like in terms of like the article, not.
Well,
what
I mean,
act-
since
yeah.
they've not said, I've got to assume it was just, they blinked their lights at him on the fucking highway.
Yeah, well, I think there's still more to this article.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was finished after this. In the newly released video footage, Mr. Crawford, whose body camera is being shown, can heard shouting at Barretto to dismount from his motorcycle while he's filling up. So so there you go. That's where the gasoline came from. He's filling up his motor.
Fucking hell.
A separate officer can then be seen firing an initial taser. Why? In the direction of Barretto, and then several of them attempt to tackle the 26-year-old to the ground, preventing him from resealing his gas tank.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. What could go wrong, but there's the poor bugger. Oh my god. Wow.
Well, it said before that he was evading police and pulled into the gas station.
Yeah.
He's not evading the police very well if he's just pulled into the fucking gas station.
He could have took tips from Sonic. From our fifth one, Denzel, you know that one.
Oh god, which one was that? What happened to that one again?
He robbed a bank. A guy wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog mask goes into the bank wearing a Let's Go Brandon jumper.
Oh my god, he did. Yes, I remember this one now.
He attempted to rob the bank. He didn't actually leave with anything, but evaded. What is it? He evaded police on foot,
Yeah.
and they had like police helicopters, if I remember correctly, as well as police cars, and he managed to escape them, which of course is, consistent for Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, running away from people on foot, that's consistent. But yeah.
Me running away from my responsibilities.
Yeah. Crawford, as Sheriff Lopez pointed out in the Thursday press conference, can then be heard acknowledging that gasoline was present, so they knew it was there, as he shouts out, "Kill the pump," and there's gas. Then he was just puting them on. Oh, God. Me.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Oh,
This really is like the kind of thing you'd see in RoboCop, actually.
yes. Definitely. The sheriff's
I'll tell
department.
you what, RoboCop watch party when.
Oh my God, yes, absolutely. I tell you what, I might have to. Yeah, definitely. I love RoboCop.
The ultimate crime fighter.
Yes.
It is an amazing film.
Have you ever seen the cartoon of it? I
Yes.
didn't know there was a
Yes.
cartoon of it.
Yes.
No,
Did you not know that?
Yeah.
I did not know that. No,
Fucking
Yeah.
RoboCop
It was
cartoon.
awful.
I know they got
I'm
to
sure it was
like
terrible.
RoboCop 3 and made it into a PG, which was like, hold on a second, the first
Oh, that's
one
what they do with all of them, though.
was gory as shit. You can't suddenly make it a PG. What's going off here?
And then
Damn,
the
I'm not-
remake was just awful.
I
Oh,
didn't
it
mind the
re-
remake. I
no.
didn't mind the remake that much, I
It-
will say.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean,
feel like they were trying with it. That's the thing. Is I feel like they were trying with
yeah,
it.
they tried to do something different with it, but I mean,
That's the thing.
It's-
They were really trying to like tell a different kind of like message with it.
Oh,
which was
God.
kind of interesting.
what's your
I'll tell you
name?
what I did like about the remake is Ed 209 looked sick in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind. Yeah, I'll say I didn't mind the remake, but I think the original film was so iconic.
Oh yeah.
You know, if it was, it's difficult to say, but like if the RoboCop remake was kind of like a standalone, separate, it's like a new
It's just
story.
been its own thing and not been RoboCop.
Yeah, then I don't think it would have been I don't think people would have had the criticisms of it as that. I mean, they may still have had criticisms of the film. Don't get me wrong, but it's too easy to connect that and the the bloody classic, Right, yeah. So the sheriff department had previously released a statement indicating their policy around taser devices, which stipulated that these devices were not to be used on persons operating a motor vehicle or unarmed subjects that could possibly be seriously injured by secondary factors as a result of CEW activation, which included flammable substances. Before the flames... Yeah, look, here we go. Before the flames engulfed around the men, a mumbled phrase can be heard from Mr. Crawford. "You're about to get tasered again." Within milliseconds, the entire frame of the video footage becomes engulfed in flames. Wow. He's writhing on the ground in pain for about 30 seconds. Jeez Louise, man. This is... yeah, and there's some
Rough
more...
stuff. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of this stuff's
God,
normally quite
Admiral.
funny, but this is just grim.
Yeah, this part of it, yeah, definitely. There's more body cam footage there. You can then see Mr. Coffness go over to assist his colleague and attempt to put out the flames snaking around Mr. Crawford's legs, while another officer pours what appears to be Gatorade. Of course, it would be Gatorade. It's Florida, isn't it?
Fucking Florida, man.
On the burning officer's body. Once the flames from Mr. Crawford's legs were put out, you can then hear Barretto shout out that he needs to be taken to a hospital. No shit. To which Mr. Coffness responds...
Wait. Was this all just a promo for Gatorade?
Yeah, a bit of sneaky advertisement in there. Hang on a minute. Right, check this. Once the flames from Mr. Crawford's legs are put out, you can then hear Barretto shout out that he needs to be taken to a hospital. To which Mr. Coffinus responds that they will, but he'd like to know, why are you running?
What?
So, like, can you not ask the question while you're taking him to hospital? If you absolutely need to know.
Yeah, fucking hell. Unless he thinks he's just gonna die on the spot.
Oh, right. Barretto, yeah, exactly. Barretto, who remains in hospital undergoing grueling skin grafts, responds to the officer's question by maintaining, "I wasn't running. I was travelling."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The I was travelling, I added that in.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, man. We got to lighten this up a little bit.
Couldn't tell, man. I couldn't tell.
The lawyer representing Barretto, oh God, Mark Najam, had said earlier last week that the sheriff's comments on charging his client would be retaliatory, unjustified, and vindicative.
I agree.
Yeah, lots more.
I
That's
can't believe I agree with a lawyer, but I agree.
yeah. Hey Amanda, how you doing? This is the image of the officer, Deputy David Crawford. Oh, look at that. A GoFundMe was set up on behalf of the injured deputy back in the winter and raised $21,300 or £16,947. That's for the deputy.
Is that photo stretched? He seems to have a very long, thin head.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
that's in a
that
bit
is
of a weird
stretched.
shape.
Yeah.
That guy's
Unless
head is-
Coneheads was actually a documentary. I'm referencing films that are way too old for you, Zen.
Yes.
There you go.
That you know what that is? That is where they've got a normal photograph, they've put it into a format, and then just stretched it to fit the box.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like how I used to do my thumbnails. Until I learned that I can actually crop them in 16 by 9.
Well, you know what? We all learn our lessons. Don't
Yes, I'm still learning, mate. Can you not tell by these streams?
we?
So that leaves the last story for tonight. Story number 2. Trig, you're our special guest tonight. Would you like to cap off the stream by going over
I
that
can
one?
give it a match.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sweet.
Throw it at me.
All right. But you might appreciate this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the last story of the evening.
Oh,
Yep,
God. Okay.
yep.
Okay.
Woman,
Woman.
69, shoots
Woman,
home
69.
intruder. Yeah. Woman 69 shoots home intruder dead after warning him multiple times to leave. Stop moving toward her. I had to do what I had to do.
Based.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, 100% based. And yeah, I'm gonna get over my childish
Based and Second Amendment pilled.
giggle.
Oh, every time you say Trig, I get Only Fools flashbacks. Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not the first time. And I'm gonna start referring to people as Dave. when
Dave,
they call me
yes.
Trig.
Yeah.
All right, Trig.
Dave,
Go on, Dave.
Dave,
Oh, Dave.
Dave.
You see this broom? I got an award for it. Longest service. I've had this broom for 17 years. 8 handles and 7 new broom heads.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Love it.
Another one.
Rest in
I'm not Dave.
rest in peace, Trig. Yeah,
Yeah.
not you.
Dave.
Indeed. No. Yeah, 69-year-old woman fatally shot a man who entered her home near Orlando, Florida, on Sunday afternoon after warning him several times to leave and, at the very end, to stop advancing towards her. WKMG TV reported.
I love the way. I love the way you read it. It's amazing.
What happened? Well, the man in his 30s entered the home at 6500 block of Bentwood Street around 12:30 p.m. and startled homeowner Virginia Morrison. The Orange County Sheriff's Office told WKMG. Sorry, I can hear myself, and I'm just like, no.
Right, this will do. This is
I'm-
perfect. I've got the picture for this one.
Right, beautiful.
It's one of my absolute. You know, someone who most people wouldn't like refer to as a femme fatale, but I'm afraid I do, and I'll
Right.
fight anyone who disagrees with me.
Oh God. Right. Okay.
So you'll see.
Mm.
You'll see.
Yeah, no, but she's totally based there, actually, this lasses.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She told the station in an interview that she told the man to leave, but he didn't respond to her commands. In fact, Morrison said the man, whom she'd never seen before, didn't make a sound or bat an eyelash the entire time. Something wasn't right about him. He had a blank look on his face. She added that she even hit the intruder in the face with the straw end of her broom.
Oh my God. Trig, not the broom.
It's a straw broom. This is literally a witch's style broom. Uh,
That's what I'm picturing. I'm picturing. Just, that's amazing.
she
Hubble,
throws
bubble,
the
boil and
telephone
trouble.
at him, and her fiance
Fiance.
even fired off shots at his feet, and then the man never moved, so she
Wow.
just yeeted him. And she said, "I'm getting my damn gun." So she went to her
Gave
bedroom,
him every
got a gun.
fucking warning. She
Yeah.
had more warnings than I would have.
Fired a shot above him. "Back off, dude! I'll shoot you!" And he kept coming towards me, so I shot him.
Yeah,
Fair
Fair play.
enough.
fantastic.
I feel sorry for his family, but I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
I
Fair
put
play.
something in for Grandma.
Mhm.
You know what? I feel sorry for this person's family too. They've had to live their life with him beforehand. The
Oof.
guy sounds like a zombie.
Yeah. Many such cases.
Yeah.
Drugs will do that to you.
It's a kind of a sad story. I mean, you don't know what you don't know what his intentions were. I mean, I'm not suggesting that this lady was in the wrong at all. You know, she had every right to defend herself.
Yeah.
So she kind of wondered what the intentions were. But then, you know, like she said, he kept advancing towards her, and you know, they both her and her husband, her fiance, sorry, gave him enough warnings. It's like Stephen Crowder says, you know, your rights end where mine begin, and
Yeah.
well and truly.
Your rights end at the end of this fucking barrel.
Yeah.
Well, he does. Yeah. Well, yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? To be fair, right? As she says, she also told WKMG it was the first time she'd ever used her gun. So that's a pretty high KDR ratio. I mean, talk about bullet efficiency.
Okay. So, Mr. Crime Guy, the meme for the stream is complete.
I can see it. Yep. Have a look. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. Fair enough. It's going to get added to the collection. I'll finish. We'll get the article finished, and then I'll move it over because I don't want Trig to bot anymore like the beginning. Although, to be fair, it seems to be coping quite well now. I don't know what happened at the beginning.
Cool. It's probably my internet was probably
Oh, mate,
bugging out.
don't you?
No, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it will have been bloody.
It would have been mine.
Bloody Crime Guy's internet.
It's I've been meaning to move over my internet for a little while though, because I'm with Virgin at the moment, and it's supposed to be a really good connection. It's not some of the time.
Honestly, I'm with Virgin and they're really solid. Occasionally it'll go out at specifically 1 in the morning, but I've got to assume that's like.
Yeah.
I think that's just them doing
That's
maintenance,
maintenance.
in which case, yeah, fair enough. I'm not gonna get pissy about it.
Yeah.
I just wish I'd just like it if I could get like a specific message. Just be like, hey, we're doing maintenance, just so you know it's not yours getting fucked.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like make it so your Wi-Fi can literally just pop up a message in the corner from the service provider just to say maintenance is gonna happen.
Yeah. No,
That'd be nice.
My friend Di, her internet, she lives in Ireland. Every single night at about either 2 or 3 in the morning, just bugs out completely for 15 minutes.
Ugh.
The amount of time we've sort of been sat there watching anime or TV shows or something, and suddenly boom, drops dead, and then comes back again. Not that I'm a massive weeb or anything.
No, not at all. No.
So yeah, no, she that was the first time she ever used a gun. Added a warning to other homeowners: keep your doors locked. Anyone can walk into your house now. I killed a man. I didn't even intend to do that. I'm trying to protect me and my fiance. Morrison added to the station that her door, which she typically locks, was open because she thought her fiance was outside. WKMG said she's cooperating with investigators, and that the state attorney's office will determine if charges will be filed in the case. Based old lass, to be honest. Fair play. You can't be taking chances, especially in a country where everybody seems to own a gun. You suddenly end up with random zombie guys standing in your house, just walking towards you. Nah, you capped that fool.
Yeah. And if you look at the image as well at the bottom, or at the beginning of the video clip at the bottom, you know, quite clearly she doesn't look too happy about doing what she did.
Yeah.
She also doesn't look like the sort of person that's just going to go randomly shooting people for you know, anyone that feels happy about having to shoot someone is worrisome in the first place. But you do what you have to do.
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Poor lass.
It's
Poor lass, to be honest.
It's unfortunate, but it's it's unfortunate, but she did nothing wrong. I don't know.
No.
She did nothing
And
wrong
you
at
know
all.
what? You know what? Fair play to her. She's 69 and she's got a fiance. She's doing okay. She's
Yeah.
obviously a second marriage on the way or something.
Mm-hmm.
Good on her. At least she hasn't sort of gone and got 15 cats.
Yeah, that's true.
She's gone and got herself a man and a it doesn't say what she's got, but got herself a man and a gun. Can't fault her.
We can only wish to have that good a life, to be honest.
Pretty much, yeah.
So that concludes that concludes all the stories for tonight. If you look up on screen, you should be able to see Zen's masterpiece tonight. When you said fight you about the femme fatale, were you talking about Linda Hamilton, I assume?
Yes.
Hopefully, I say, because hopefully not the anime creature on the left-hand side.
I don't even know who that is. I just needed images of someone doing that motion. But no, Linda Hamilton, Terminator 2, 10 out of 10.
Excellent. Okay. Yep. No, you'll have no arguments from me.
Excellent. So yeah, so we've got Putin threatening the guy up in the top right. He's got to get home. He's got to check on the news from Ukraine. We've got someone on the left there informing people of how babies are made. We've got the gentleman who thinks he's Mick Jagger throwing up over to the right. We've got Mr. Burning Man in the center, and we've got Linda Hamilton menacingly advancing with a gun. I think this is honestly, I think this might be my favorite one so far. It came together very nice.
Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that, mate. The two guys shaking hands in the middle of the ring. One of them just completely immolated. That's brilliant.
It's a Pink Floyd album cover. It's iconic.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know.
That's like one of the most well-known album covers. It's up there with Nirvana's "Baby in the Pool."
Yeah, you know the person who, well, the baby who.
Oh yeah, he's been whinging. He's been whinging.
Yeah, big time. Does not like that. Hello, Fez, in the chat.
It's bullshit because there's blatant reports of him
boasting about
using. Not just both. I think he used to use it to hook up with women.
Yes.
He'd be like, yeah,
Yes.
I was the baby on Nirvana's album cover.
Yeah.
So it's no, fuck off.
And he's like, it's ladies, it's got a little bit bigger since then.
Yeah, Christ.
And I'll just be
but
like,
only a little bit.
oh yeah,
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, he takes them home, reveals himself, and they're like, no, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh dearie me. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oof.
But yeah, Fez, I'm afraid, yeah, that was the 5 stories. Just got in for the last story there. But yeah, feel free to go back and watch on the replay. There was the 4th story in particular that we covered was pretty grim. This was a bit of a ride again tonight. Common theme. Did we get one? This was a bit loose, wasn't it? It wasn't.
I mean, I think there's a level to which people kept starting fights. That's certainly a topic, you know. Except for the boy racer up in the top right.
Yeah.
They all involved people getting in some kind of a scrap.
Yeah.
I guess Putin was starting a fight in a very overall sense.
Very true. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Hi, Maverick.
Well, yeah, but actually, no. Putin literally started the ultimate fight. He went to war.
Okay, it's not the ultimate fight. Okay, it's not gone that far yet.
Okay, it's not a world war yet, but
what, Maverick?
Ooh.
What are you yelling? Yeah, I'm starting in half an hour, man. Chill the fuck out.
Oh, Maverick, I might keep him here. Might block his ability to leave the Discord.
Oh, why would you do this?
Just to mess with
Okay,
your
look, dude, that's
bring your
gonna
audience
take
to me.
take technical skill beyond anything I know you have.
Or you could just go along with it, and you could just stream your gameplay here. Bring your audience over to that Crime Guy live, and I'll just take them from you. Although, to be fair, quite a few of people watch your streams Do you watch?
Yeah, the numbers have been getting quite good recently.
Oh
yeah.
my days! Right, okay, I am absolutely buzzing right now. Sorry, nothing. Don't worry. Something going on behind the scenes. Just seeing something pop up, and I'm like, "Ooh, exciting!" Don't worry, I'll explain behind the scenes. But yeah, that's everything for tonight, guys. I normally try and keep these to about an hour, but the last two, this one and the last one, have stretched a bit over. I ain't complaining. I'm having fun with these, and I'm definitely going to be back next week on the condition that Mergu, you free?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Hold on a minute. Next week is no good for me.
Okay.
Me neither. Actually, it's a good point.
I've just remembered. I'm out with family that evening, so it will probably be the following Friday. Imagine that. Yeah, like, oh, come on, crime guy. Well, see, they don't call me crime guy in my own household, but like, come on, we're going out to meet family. No, sorry, can't come out now.
I'm gonna laugh at people in Florida.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
To be fair, has Mrs. Crime Guy put on an alligator costume? Wouldn't you like to know? But
Yes,
I will
you can join Maverick, of course.
I will be back. So I'll be doing another Florida Man stream. Not next Friday, but it'll be the following Friday, the 10th of June. Denzel, mark it in your calendar. You too, Mergu. Dude, Trig, if you are up for it, why don't you come back for that? Why don't you come back for the next one?
Yeah, happy to.
Yeah?
Happy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There's 5 stories. There's room for one more, my friend, and you're more than welcome to.
Cool. Always up for
And
a bit
if
of a-
anyone's bored in about half an hour, you can swing by twitch.tv/Denzel Jones.
Absolutely, yes.
Me and a bunch of people are going to be playing Killing Floor 2. If any of you guys want to come play Killing Floor 2 with us, I've only got 2 confirmed guests, so that leaves 3 more spots, I believe. The game normally allows 6 players. So if anyone wants to come play Killing Floor 2, it's a big game, so you might want to go get it downloaded now. But, hell yeah. Killing Floor 2, remember, the second game.
Yes. Links to all of the channels and whatnot are in the description. So yeah, you've got twitch.tv/Denzel_Jones, I believe it is, for yourself. And Trig, I've found your YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
So
Cool.
I've linked that in there. I've noticed there was a
Awesome.
bit of gameplay and stuff like that. So if you want a bit of that,
There's a lot of D&D on there. I started doing a Deus Ex playthrough and then
Ooh, the original?
original.
Ooh, based game.
Got about halfway through and for some reason stopped. I really need to finish that off because I was just about to head over to Paris and it gets really Illuminati at that point. But I was mentioning earlier to Magoot, I have a bit of a problem with my hands, and on occasion it sort of precludes me from playing computer games, which is what happened there.
I need to show you something actually, because I uploaded a clip onto YouTube of me playing Human Revolution, and it's the point in the game where they name drop the Illuminati.
Yeah. Okay.
And they build right up to it. They build up to it great. The 2 characters they're everywhere, Adam. They're involved in everything. They control the whole world. And I'm just like, oh my god, the Illuminati. And then at the exact same time, the main character goes, "You talking about the Illuminati?" And I just break. But the best part is that when I uploaded that fucking video onto YouTube, that clip, I now have a bar on the bottom of the screen being like, "Please be aware about fake news regarding the Illuminati."
They don't like to use the name the Illuminati these days. They go by the term World Economic Forum.
Well, funny thing.
Well, right now it's demonetized.
Okay, no.
this channel isn't monetized yet. This channel isn't monetized yet. Don't worry. But if you affect my main channel,
that's the funniest part. Is that the World Health Organization is an important part of the fucking Human Revolution story.
Yes. Yeah.
People said that the fucking first game predicted events. So did Human Revolution. We just needed to wait a few, like a decade.
I'll tell you what. Go back through the first game. Play the conversations out.
I'm aware.
Wow.
One of my best friends in real life constantly sends me stuff of Deus Ex 1. He's like, "Mate, look at all the stuff." I'm like, "I know, dude. You've showed me all of this," but it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite
Quite something.
Quite something to say the least. Ah,
Just want to give a quick mention. Hello,
Cool.
Genetic Benevolent. How you doing, my friend? He said he got a little tad sloshed last night, which made him late and gay tonight for the stream. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. It's definitely going to be available post, so you can always catch up. And I'll be back on the channel Monday night because we started Batman, the Telltale series, kicked that off, and we are going to be doing episode 2. Denzel, I need to talk to you about getting the last 2 CSI episodes done for Fatal Conspiracy. What I was thinking was, after I've got the Batman series done, do you want to wrap those 2 up?
I shall certainly give it a try. That'll be dope.
Yeah, I know that you. I know obviously you've had some changes going on personally. But
Yeah.
with other
I'll tell you what.
stuff.
Just talk to me when you want to start doing them, and I can pencil them in.
Cool, brilliant. Yeah, because it's literally just those 2 left, and as I say, as we started that series together, it'd be really good to finish it.
and just
Yeah.
someone saying D&D is Disney gaming. You should see mine. The first episode of my D&D, we broke 5 people on the breaking wheel and impaled them.
Nice.
and in the last episode, we literally had a blood orgy and sacrificed a human being.
Yeah.
So not exactly Disney gaming.
I tell you what, Disney. If you want Disney gaming, look up the game Split Second. I
Yeah.
will shill this game to everyone because I fucking adore it. Look up the game Split Second from like 2010. Absolutely
Game.
phenomenal racing game.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
incredible.
hold on a second. I think I know that one.
Press button and everything explodes.
That's the
Michael
one.
racing game, if made by Michael Bay, is how I always sell it to people. It's actually incredible.
I might
I've
check
stunned
that out.
I've stunned him into silence. He's overwhelmed by the amazingness.
I might check that out. Yeah, no.
Dude, absolutely, dude. Just record your first play through the game. It's fantastic.
Racing games cause absolutely wreck my hands.
I'm not normally much for racing games. That's the thing, but it's like
Okay.
that one is just incredible.
Okay. I will check it out.
Hell yeah.
Right, and Mergu, have you got any science posting news for us?
A lot of my stuff is just U.S. politics, just too much stuff going on and too many stupid politicians needing a slap back.
Yeah, it's
That tree
Yeah.
needs watering, does it?
Oh boy.
There's a reason I've been watching the Amber Heard death trial.
I can't take this damn politics anymore. Right, that's it. What's Johnny Depp up to?
No, totally agree.
Yeah.
I get really spicy really quickly when it gets onto politics at the moment. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to take a step back from it for a bit.
Yeah, I just stay clear from it all. To be honest with you, I say there's four
Wise.
There's 4 things in life that you can't trust. Right? It's journos, politicians, far right activists, far left activists. Put them all to one
Pretty
side. Put them all to one side. Chances are you'll actually have a happy life,
Mm.
relatively speaking.
Yep.
There you go. Anyway, that's Teabags.
French.
That's Teabags. That's Teabags advice for the day. This is the end of the 80s cartoon show where you get the life advice at the end. You know, children, make sure you look both ways when crossing the road. That kind of thing. But yeah,
Don't
but
play
yeah,
with gasoline and electricity.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's actually probably more sound advice. If you're gonna discharge a taser, make sure that you've at least put the petrol cap on the car and place the hose safely back in the petrol pump.
Mm.
There you go. Any Floridian police officers listening to this stream, please follow that advice.
Please. All
Please.
police are terrible these days. Please set a good example.
No more fires. No more fires.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mm.
And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. yeah, so again, thank you massively to Denzel, link in the description. Thank you very much to Mergut as well. His Twitter account is also in the description, and to our special guest and future returning guest, Trigger Hippie.
Been a pleasure.
I love your
Been
name.
a
It's so
pleasure.
cool. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's been a pleasure having you all on. And yeah, so all that's left to say is until next time, take care and goodbye
Good night.
For now.
for now. That's my line.